Hi, I'm Peter Hopkins with United Infrared, and today we're going to demonstrate the operation of the FLIR Vue Pro. I'm in the work attire today, just perfect time for demonstrating you out in the field doing the work. All right, so we're going to demonstrate the installation operation of the FLIR Vue Pro for drones. This is a 640 camera. Has a voltage regulator HDMI connection, which we recommend for this model. These have specific voltage requirements, so you want to make sure that if you're using a thing like a USB power stick to power this, which is what we've done with our kit, that you can have that voltage that may not be exact to the camera. This allows you to do that. All right, couple things to know with this setup. One, you're going to have a monitor. You want to make sure you're powered. This is a power supply that comes with the monitor. You can see that it's on. It has your solar shades here. To the kit, this is what we 3D print this. This is what mounts to the drone itself. You use zip ties, and I'll explain the features on this. One, this cable right here comes with the FLIR Vue camera. We include a battery, which is what's powering the camera. There's also another battery that powers the transmitter, this being the transmitter. There's a charger for that battery. That's what comes with this as well. You simply plug that in, make sure that you're getting charged before you go on flight. You should get several flights out of this battery, no problem. All right, so once you're set up there, you can plug that in. You can see that the lights came on. It's starting to transmit. We're going to plug in the cable that came with the FLIR Vue Pro. Couple things to know on this. There is an SD card inside of here, and this is what saves the images to this drive. There's a safety cap, so we'll open that up. We're going to go ahead and plug the power source in here. We're going to plug this into the FLIR Vue Pro, which is the cable. And keep in mind it has two outputs, or it has a video out and it also has the USB. By taking this video out, plugging it into the transmitter, we now can send the signal. So go ahead and what we're going to do is power it, and you'll see what happens. So take a look at the monitor, and you can see that it's already transmitting the infrared signal. So key things to keep in mind is that you're going to make sure you need to have the app loaded on your phone. And so in this case, you can see the FLIR UAS app. You're going to have that. That's how you control that. And so this is how you set the camera to taking photos based on how many frames a second, multiple, whether you're going to do video. You can hear the beeping noise. That tells you that there's a connection. And then you can set this to make a beep every time it takes a photo. So for example, I'll kind of have it focused on myself and I'll take a picture. And so as it takes pictures, it will usually have a beeping noise. You can turn that on or off based on your needs. And then once you're set up, like I said, you need to make sure you understand the app. You can read the directions on FLIR's website on how to use that. But that's the setup of the Thermal Buddy Drone View from United Infrared, which is a complete setup to allow you to use your drone to take thermal images up in the air. So a couple of tips. You want to make sure before you set your drone off, starting the rotors, is that you have a full connection on your camera with your app. And then once you have the thing running, you go ahead and set it to take photos. General rule of thumb is I set it 1, 2 seconds, 3 a second. When you fly the drone, you're going to fly it to an area and let it sit there for a minute or 30 seconds. That way you know it's taken like 5, 6 images. And you may have to scratch some of those images. When the drone comes back, it might have 500, 800, 1,000 images on it. You're going to scroll through those icons on your computer, pick the ones that you want. They are fully radiometric, which allows you the ability to edit those and tune those within the FLIR Tools software. So that's a general setup and operation. Make sure all your batteries are charged. You're good to go. And good luck out flying your drone.